Hello, everyone. It looks like we are live. It looks like audio is working. We'll have to wait and I'll check to make sure, hear from you guys that that is going as it's supposed to. What did I just get? Oh, that's what that was. That was not from Discord. Okay. So I'll wait, make sure we've got audio. We have audio. Okay, we're good. So tonight I've got so much stuff available for sale. I've got a lot of paintings this time. I have some colored pencil, I have some things in lots of different mediums. Before we get started though, I want to go ahead and show you how easy it is to frame a, whoa, that is really overexposed. Hopefully that will not be as much when the painting is there. But I want to show you how, well, I may have to show you how I have to adjust my settings, but I want to show you how easy it is to frame a canvas board. So this is even for those of you who are selling your own work and you're painting on canvas boards, this is an easy way to do it. Now, this is not going to come framed because it just makes shipping that much more expensive and a little bit of a pain. But it's super easy, super inexpensive to do. So normally, you know, when we, well, hopefully you know, when we frame our canvases, we use an open frame. Those can be kind of expensive depending on where you get it and if they were on sale or not. Lately, I have not found good sales on that. So what we have here is just a cheap, this one is an 8x10 regular like document type, super, super cheap from Michaels. Gosh, they were on sale. Always get them on sale. I want to say I spent like somewhere between $7 and $8 on this. Like, it was not expensive. And what you're going to do is pop the back out of it. So I just take a flathead screwdriver and we're going to bend these down. And the reason that I like these better than the open frame too is they already have the tabs. They already have the hangers. So we are going to pop that open, and I'm hopefully not going to cut myself on the glass on air. Be extremely careful with the glass. We want to remove that. We don't want this glass. So I can store it and actually wrap, like it's already frayed there. That would be so easy to cut myself. So you can wrap duct tape or something around it to protect it and use it as a palette if you wanted to, or I don't know what you need glass for, but be careful. Let me get this out of the way. And hopefully I won't find out I left it there by cutting myself, because, you know, that'd be fun. We're going to get rid of these. The mat that it came with, actually this one, the mat's not horrible, but it's also not something I'm going to use tonight, so put that to the side. And then take whatever painting you're going to do, and you're just going to pop that in there without damaging it. There we go. And then you would put the backing, make sure that's the upside, in here. And again, fight with it to get it back in there. Come on. But this is such a, there we go, it's all in. And then you would just go ahead and push all of these tabs back in place all the way around. And it's ready to hang. There is your framed, like super, super easy way to go for framing a canvas board. Now, this is not going to work for your stretched canvases. That you're going to want to get an actual open frame. But if you're working on a canvas board like this, don't waste the money on the bigger open frame. Save that for your stretched canvases. For these, this is perfect, and it looks just as good as an open frame. I mean, it is an open frame now. We removed the glass, but there we go. So that is a really, really easy way you can frame that. And I do need to adjust the color on this. That looks horrible. So let me go ahead and pull this down first, and then we'll start the sale. We'll just, since we have that guy up, we'll make him first. But I do need to adjust my color. I did not realize how messed up this is. That is really washed out. Let's see if I can make that a little bigger. It'll take me just a moment here. I've just got to figure out the easiest way to adjust that. That is super washed out. Luckily, if you go to my when I link this on the website, the color is going to be much more accurate. But this is like so horribly overexposed. I want to see if I can. Will automatic do it? Maybe. I think I'm just going to try automatic and see how that goes. It's certainly not going to be worse than what we've got now. I don't even know if that'll work while we're live. Oh, it was also the dog camera, so it didn't even matter. Okay, let's try that one more time. I knew there was something I should have remembered to do tonight. Let's try that. Does it show up if I... Okay, good. I can actually see what I'm doing. So let me adjust this a bit. Automatic is definitely not what we want. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, we're going to go with that for now. Good to know. I wasn't sure I could adjust it in that way while live. Now I do. There we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this one available for sale on the website. Can I do a quick edit? Status. Published. So this one here, it is now on my website. Link is in the video description if I did my job right. This is a canvas board. It's on a Frederick's watercolor canvas board. This was an acrylic painting. It is a Van Gogh inspired landscape. Wow, the color's actually pretty accurate. Maybe a little bit darker than it is in person, but the color on the website should be pretty accurate. So that one is now up for sale for, what do I have this one at? I don't remember because I don't know how to do my job. $110. Normally I would sell one this size for $185. Now, and it's not just the size, it's like the detail, how long it took, that a few factors come into play there. When you go to my website, it's just lachri.com/shop. If you actually, hold on, let me change one more thing to make this easier. I don't need that information here for the text. Let me edit that. I seriously thought I was let's see. I don't know. I don't know what the right grammar for that would be. Let's move you. That's too big and adjusting. And there we go. There we go. That'll let people know where you can buy it easily. So that, and I wish I had another computer set up in this room. And I do. I just don't have it like in front of me like I should. I did not plan this out well. So let's separate some of these windows. Let's see if I can make this. I'm probably just going to make it harder. Let's move you over and you so I can see chat. Yeah, this is definitely not going to make things easier. I'm making things way harder on myself. Okay, let's just put it back the way it was. And there we go. So that is the first one up. 1 second. There we go. Next. So this one, I guess I should tell you the rest about it. This one is an 11. No, I'm sorry. It's an 8x10. What else? It is already varnished, so you can see it's got that really high gloss finish. Also, the varnish I use on this, it's the Liquitex high gloss varnish. I love it. If you are painting with acrylics and you like that really vibrant, like it makes your colors look so vibrant. It looks just like they were when they were wet. Plus, it's pretty because it's shiny. So that one is available. Next, we have an eagle. So again, this is an 8x10. This is on a Frederick's watercolor canvas board again. Let me, Rob, thank you so much for the super chat. Rob says, gotta feed my favorite puppies. Boys, you are in for a treat already. Guess what you guys get? They're like, but it's too early. What the heck? You boys want a cookie? Okay, back up, back up. Say thank you to Rob. Aw. He earned you a cookie. Yeah, that's very tasty, huh? Okay, go lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Wade, down. Go on, bad cow. Say thank you very much. Okay, so back to this guy. He's an 8x10. This is acrylic. This is, I have Discord. Oh, we got that? Okay, so let's find where the eagle is on this. If you guys remember the one other time I've done this, it was the same thing where I'm constantly trying to make adjustments as we go. So you'll have to give me a minute. There we go. Okay, let's make you are now published. Update. So now we've got the 2 items available. Again, if you just change the default sorting to set, on that shop site to sort by latest, it'll give you whatever the sale items are. Next, and that one is also already varnished. We'll have a giveaway in just a moment. I've got some big paintings, I'm going to hold the big ones till the end because I've got to move the camera back, but I've got a few big ones for you too. So these are the smaller 8x10. So another one. This is another Van Gogh style, or more impressionistic style, not really Van Gogh, but not Van Gogh at all. I don't know why I said that. It's an impressionistic style landscape. Wow, those colors are super accurate. Love this one. Kind of want to hang this on my own wall. It just doesn't go with my decor. I may do it anyway if it doesn't sell. So this one is another 8x10. It was done in acrylics. Let me pull that one up. As I'm scrolling through all these ones that I have available, I'm all excited, like, oh, I want to make that one available now. Let's see. That one is available for 110. So we'll move you out of the way. And that one, I don't know if you can see. As accurate as these colors are. Yeah, you can see. These are more almost like a purpley gray magenta. They look more blue-gray on the thing. It's actually a purpley gray. But other than that, it looks really accurate. It's probably more accurate on my website. Okay, let's put these out to the side. Now, if you don't do this, like when you stack these, if you paint on canvas boards or anything like that, I recommend put a piece of glassine in between each of them so that you don't have one scuffing the other, nothing sticking to anything, no damage. These had been stored just stacked in my closet with all my other paintings for a while, and I had to do touch-up work on quite a few of these before I varnished them because they will start to scuff. But if you put, like, I'm just putting the glassine in between each one of them, I don't have to worry about that. It really is not very likely to have issues as long as I do that. But I need a place to put these. I didn't plan this very well. I guess that works. Okay, next we have a seascape. This one is another 8x10 in acrylics. I've got a whole stack of these 8x10s. I actually didn't even realize I had them until I found the whole stack and then had to go fix the stack. Which page is that on? This one is $75 because apparently I, for some reason, didn't make it the same as the others. I don't know why, but whatever. I'm going to leave it. That one is now up on the website. So we've got 4 up on the website now. So this is, I think, the least expensive one I have for tonight. If you're looking for a deal, that would be it. I may have a couple others that price, but same thing. It's got that real high gloss, pretty varnish. Okay. Jill asked what glassine is. It's this paper stuff that we use. It's archival. It's acid-free. We use it on artwork a lot, like especially in between sheets of paper. So let's say colored pencil. If I was stacking those, I could put this in between and it will protect it from anything else that might touch it or smudge it. It helps you to not smudge things. So like normally when I work, I will tape it to my, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I will tape it to my work like this so I can rest my hand on it when I'm working in colored pencil or graphite or something like that, not for acrylics, but it's archival. I also, for any of you who buy something tonight, you'll note most of this, I think all of it, everything I have tonight will end up wrapped in glassine over the front of the work to protect it. So it's acid-free, pH neutral. You could technically use just a blank piece of paper and like that would also be acid-free and archival. But the problem with that is sometimes you'll have like, let's say a little bit of colored pencil stuck to it, like a little, you know how you get those little nuggets, those little rocks where it breaks off or crumbles off. I guess crumble is a better word of the colored pencil. If that sticks to the other paper and it's pushed on the artwork and it slides, that could leave a mark on the colored pencil paper. That's very not likely. That's also not good grammar to happen with glassine because nothing sticks to it. So glassine's definitely the safer way to go. Yes, As Dolphin Soul said, glassine keeps the people juice off your work. Exactly. People juice on your hands, not archival. Oh, that may have to be one of our Patreon stickers. Speaking of, let's go ahead and have one of the giveaways. So, you know, for those who are at the, what is it, the teal tier, the $19 or higher, you get each month, along with all the other rewards, you also get a card. And this is what this giveaway is going to be. Right now is one of those cards. You get a card with my artwork on it. You get a sticker, like we have Words Are Hard here, and also a postcard is sent to you each month. I kind of want to make a sticker that says people juice is not archival. Oh, that's super gross. But you guys would get it. It would make me laugh. So this is going to be the first giveaway. Somebody is going to get the hummingbird. This is a greeting card, but you can use it. Honestly, it's just a small print. I used to do the greeting cards for Patreon. Now, instead of greeting cards, I've been doing just the card. So it's more like a print. It's easier to display. And you're going to get that sticker. This is available worldwide. I can send this anywhere. And I'm going to head over to MeWe. Hopefully you've already entered over there. So let's see. And I have so many giveaways tonight. So I probably should start doing those more quickly. Here it is. And let me see how many entries we've got. So I'm going to choose by random number generator. And let's see who the winner of the first giveaway is. Where did that go? Nicole Sewell. I can never say anything or pronounce names right. So you are the winner of the first card. I've got a few original pieces, like some small stuff too. Most of the giveaways are going to be the cards and the stickers, but I do have a couple originals that will be coming up later. So let me go. You are a hummingbird. Nicole. So Nicole, if you can on MeWe, send me a personal message with your address or wherever you want this shipped to. Okay. Next on the list of paintings for sale. Oops. Let's move one of those giveaways away or out of the, where do I don't have enough space. I did not set this up in a very convenient manner. Okay, this is one of my favorites that's coming up tonight, especially for the lower cost ones. This bird, I don't even know what kind of bird this is. I love this painting. It is just, I don't know, there's something about those colors. So let me find him. This guy took a bit more work, so I know he's a little bit more than the other two, or the other ones I've listed so far. I think I just listed him as bird. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, bird and acrylics, because I could not figure out what kind of bird this was. So this guy's going to be $195, and it is an 8x10 on a watercolor canvas board. Draft published. Make sure he came up. There we go. So his usual price for something that has this much detail and work in it would be $350. Tonight you can get him for $195. So that's a big sale. Let's see. Jill said, I'd buy the people juices not archival. Yeah, we're definitely going to have some sort of merch or something. Definitely. God, can you imagine wearing a shirt? What people would think, though? They would have they wouldn't think it's what we think it is. That would get taken way out of context. Okay. And again, these, if you want to check them out, they are over at my website, lachri.com. And if you were Clark Fine Art, just let everyone know if you are applying over at MeWe, which it's free to sign up. It's like Facebook when Facebook was good, where like if you follow somebody, you actually get to see their posts. Whereas Facebook, if you follow someone, unless they, especially if it's a page, unless they pay to boost their post, you're probably not going to, your chances of seeing it are not super likely. So Facebook makes you see what you want, what they want you to see, or who paid them to let you see it. Whereas MeWe, you get to see everything you follow. So it's awesome. I wish it was the old days of Facebook, but it's not. So we've got MeWe. If you are signing, they are getting everyone approved as quickly as possible. So you'll be able to enter for the next giveaway, which will be coming up in just a moment here. How much would I charge for an hour of work? I don't base it on an hour of work. Here's the thing. You're never paying for an hour of work. You're paying for my entire lifetime of experience to get to the point where I can create something in an hour. If you give me an hour and you give somebody else an hour, you're going to get very different results. An hour of work, it's not like paying for an hour of somebody doing yard work, or I don't know what you would pay people hourly for, but this is not hourly type work that you're paying for. So there's no way for me to say by the hour. I don't have an answer for that. I know, not super helpful. Okay. Next. Oh, I like this guy. Actually, let's do one, another one that's slightly more detailed. Piece of glassine here. And let's get one of the pencil pieces. Let me see what I've got. Oh, I like this guy. So I've got a few colored pencil pieces that are, so what happens too, I don't have a lot of the quick stuff because we sold a lot of the quick stuff last time I did a sale. I can't do these often because I don't have that much. But they are, checking notifications, there we go. Yeah, that's why I have more paintings this time, because last time we cleared out most of my colored pencil stuff. So this time, oh, I'm going to have to adjust this a bit. So the photo is a little bit more accurate on my website when it'll be up in just a moment. This is going to come matted. It will come in a black matte. And the reason for this was the piece that I did that was 11, or it's an 11 by 4, no, it's a 8 by 10, but it'll be matted into an 11 by 14. So you would buy an 11 by 14 frame with glass to put this behind. But it's done on, because it was showing you how you could use just 12 pencils, 12 colors, and even less expensive papers. The paper's archival, but it is on the thinner side. So I'm not comfortable shipping something that thin to somebody. It's just too easy to damage. So I'm going to matte that so it will be completely protected. It'll be in a black matte and look more, you'll see, like this. Again, that's not fitting super well. I don't know. Maybe I can show you this way better. So it would be, once it's matted, more like that. I'd give you a clean mat. This is my sample mat that gets tossed on the floor, so it's not super pristine. But this guy is an 8 by 10. That was done with the Prismacolor 12 Prismacolor colored pencils. Let's go back over here. Let me pull that guy up. So this guy, normally for one this size, I would sell for $5.50. Tonight you can get him for $3.25. This one took this was a much more involved project than some of the smaller, like live stream type pieces that I've done. So he is now up on my website. I'm going to gently move him so he doesn't get damaged. Let's do another colored pencil piece. This one will not come matted. This one is on Canson Me-10s. This is the black Canson Me-10s. And that is going to be, same thing, it would be an 8 by 10 when you matted it. Where did my mat go? I lost it. Oh, here it is. So this is what it would look like more matted. Again, I'm not matting that one. So just to give you an idea. And he's another one that was quite a bit more involved. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. Did I not put him in there? He should be in there. No, I put him in there. I think I'm just overlooking him. There he is. Found him. So him, one like this, for this size, this much detail, would normally sell for $425. Tonight you can get him for $285. I'm going to publish that. He is now up on the site. Make sure that showed up. There we go. Yeah, the mats really do make the paintings pop. They make a huge, mats and frames will make everything look better. Always. The only reason that I'm not matting a lot of these is it just, I have to charge more to cover the cost of shipping, because the bigger it gets, the more shipping gets. So the few of them that I did mat, it was for specific reasons, but normally that's not, I try not to do it if I can get it away with not. Okay. Move him out of the way. We've got a smaller colored pencil piece. This one is, what size is this? I think it's a 5x7. Yeah, it's a 5x7 copper banded butterfly. That is not the right button. Let me see if I can find him. He's not really, I know he's down here, but you got the idea. And he's in colored pencil. That one is polychromos, I believe. Let me see if I can find where he's located. There he is. So normally one like this would be $150. Tonight he is $95 for anyone who likes fish. And he is now published. Okay, actually, what's next? Let's go back to some of these. Where can I put this? I'm seriously having space issues over here. Put you over there. Dalton says, I don't hate puppies. Okay, let's move you over. Next is another painting. This one is another 8x10 on a Frederick's watercolor canvas board. Got scared for a second. I thought there was a brush mark stuck, or a hair stuck in there. It's not. It was just puppy hair. Speaking of puppies, that is not, there we go. So we've got a flamingo. Now the color on this one is kind of a pain. The color on my website is going to be much, much more accurate. It's more of an, like it's a definite aqua color. Whereas the, no, we're good. The camera does not show this accurately at all. It's one of those colors that just, for whatever reason, cameras hate. Or video cameras. So the color on my site is much more accurate. This one would normally be $155. Tonight you can get him for $55. And we're going to do another giveaway in just a second here. Did that go? I think that went. Yeah, it went. Actually, and it's even on my website, if you look at the coloring on that aqua, it's a little bit darker. It's brighter, and maybe because I'm under such bright lights, that's brighter in person. That isn't a great photo either. It is not that dark. So that one's somewhere in between what you're seeing on the live stream and what you've got on the website. So it's brighter like this, but the color is more like aqua. Okay. Next is one that I kind of want to keep for myself, so I'm not going to be upset that that doesn't sell because I kind of want it on my own wall. I love these grapes. This color is more plum back here. It is not straight black. It's dark. I think, let me just see if it's better on my website. This would normally be $350. You can get it for $165 tonight if you like grapes. Let's publish that, and let me see if that one... I'm curious on the color. One of the things that I like about the live sale is I can tell you if anything is not photographing accurately. I don't know. It looks kind of black on the website too, at least on this computer. This is definitely more plum. I don't know if I can get that to even show accurately. Hold on. we go. I don't know if that can, yeah, it's not black at, like, it is dark, dark plum in here. This is just capturing really, can we show this way? Well, okay, here's a bit more accurate under that light. You can see it's got that lighter, like it's a dark plum, but it is definitely a little bit more plum there. So that one is another 8x10. And did that one? Yeah, that one went live. Oh, yay, something sold. Copper banded butterfly sold. Yay! I need to do more fish stuff for my fish friends. Fishy friends. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, let's do a giveaway. So I have, if you guys remember back years ago, when was this? 2014. Wow. I did the comparison of Prismacolor. Let me move this guy out of the way. I did a Prismacolor versus, I believe this is Caran d'Ache Luminance comparison video. This, crap, which one was it? I think this is Prismacolor. I think this one was Caran d'Ache. It was so long ago, I don't remember. So we are going to be giving those away. We'll start with for this first giveaway now. We'll do that other one later. We're going to do the Prismacolor. You get to be one of very few people who owns anything from me done by Prismacolor because I don't use those pencils. Let's go ahead and choose it. The color's actually more rich. This looks a little bit washed out again, but whatever. It's a giveaway. You can't even complain. Let me go ahead, head over to MeWe. Actually, is there any way, Nick or Joseph, can one of you guys run that giveaway with a random number generator for whoever the entries are? I don't know if you are paying that much attention. Aw, Nick bought the copper banded butterfly. Oh, I shouldn't probably tell people's names, huh? For his aquarium that I'm not saying right. Okay. Let me see if they're getting that. Okay, they got it. So, okay, we'll announce the winner of that in just a second. Nick is going to come up with the random number generator winner for that. That one was the Prismacolor. Let's see. I'm going to close my random number generator then. And what is next on the sale? So this one has not been varnished yet. It will be varnished before I ship it. It was kind of a last minute. I forgot I had this one. I love it. I'm probably going to hang it on my own wall if it doesn't sell. I have so many of those. I'm like, this is going on my wall. This one has a very like Wednesday Addams vibe, but we've got the Raven. Everything's just super dark. This is another 8x10, and it will be shiny. Right now, it's a little bit dull because it does not have the varnish on it yet. Let me go ahead and pull him up. He should be one of the more recent ones because I just added him last minute when I found him. Oh, he's a good price too. So he is normally for one this size. I put that I would normally sell it for $185. Even that's on the lower side. For that one, maybe you can get him for $110 though. I'm already arguing with myself on some of these prices. I'm like, oh, that should have been higher. He is now available. Let me make sure. Refresh that. Is he up? Yes, he is up. Okay. Next. Oh, let's see who was the winner. Oh, Teresa Gamuk. I can't say her name, but she used to be one of my in-person students. Yay, Teresa! I've actually painted her portrait. That's funny. Small world. Okay, so you are getting the very rare Prismacolor piece from me from 2014. And which one was which? That was this one, I believe. So you go over there. Okay, next. So we did this guy. We had the Raven. Oops, putting it backwards. Next, we've got a cute little house sparrow. And that is another 8x10 in acrylics. I'm telling you, I had a ton of these 8x10s in acrylics. Let's center you. This is more of a, it almost looks a greenish gray because the lighting in here, it's actually a warmer gray. I don't know if that matters, but it has more of a plum color all through this. The photo on my website should be more accurate. Let me find out. It may not be. I'm kind of surprised looking at the color difference. And I mean, any of these are going to have a slight shift in color anyway, just based on whatever the lighting is. But let me go ahead, and your computer monitors. Edit. So this guy would normally be $345. You can get him for $150 today. That's not, yeah, that is the right one. Like that. And update, and let me see if the color is more accurate. I have a thing for damask print, if you can't tell. Where is he? It's actually darker on the website. Some of these photographed weirdly dark. He's lighter like you see here. The color has this kind of warm that is definitely not showing real well. But it's more, maybe it will show, the colors seem to be better over here. Yeah, the color's a bit better over here. You can see there's plum, there's a bit of a plum shading on the back end of the bird. So it's a slightly different color. The color on this camera is way more accurate than this one. So sorry for that, but there you go. He's from 2017. I have hung on to so many of these for too long. So if you'd like to give him a home, he is over on my website now. Whoops, I did not mean to close the page I just closed. There we go. That's better. Okay. What is the design you added to your signature in these later years? It's been the same. My signature's been the same forever. So there's really no change. Whoops. There's really no change in, oh, I guess that was on me when it shouldn't have been. There's really no change in the signature at all. It's the same. My name, the Trinity signal, sign, the year, and then if it's an ocean scene, I'll put on the end of the H, I'll put a little dolphin tail. But other than that, it's been the same. Drink of water, sorry. Okay. So that painting is now available up on my website. Here's another 8x10. This one is another acrylic painting. There we go. Let me find it and make him live. So this one normally would be $155. You can get him tonight for $95. And there we go. Looks like Teresa got me her address. Yay, thank you, Teresa. Okay. Is that one up? Where did it go? Did it not refresh? It may not have refreshed. There it is. It is up. Okay, so you can get this guy tonight for $95. This is another one. The colors are a bit more rich in person than what it looks like on my site. I'm surprised that some of these, oh, it looks actually pretty accurate. It's not, this looks a little bit more orange. And actually it looks, it's bright. It's not, it's better. This one is not, I'm not real thrilled with how it looks on camera or how it looks on the website as I'm looking at this in person. I guess the website's probably the closer of the two, but it's really vivid, but not quite what I'm seeing there. Okay, yeah, Rob says, I remember this one. It's like walking down memory lane. Yep, these are were definitely videos. Okay. Oops, doing that out of order. Next, we have another 8x10 acrylic. There we go. That color's sort of accurate. I'd say it's a little bit more vivid in person. And where is this one? If I can find it. Did I not put it up? Oh, you know what? This one, maybe I was planning on... I can't find it. Huh. If anyone really wants this one, let me know, because I can't find it right now. We're going to hold off on that one. I'm good at my job. Okay, we've got another colored pencil piece coming up. Looks like the tiger in colored pencil found a new home. Yay! Okay, and we've got another colored pencil piece. I'm going to have to adjust this because it's going to be too big. This is another 8x10. This is a European bee eater. This is in colored pencil. This one is with polychromos as well. That is a little bit washed out, and actually that's really washed out. Hopefully that looks better on my website. Let's see. If I can find it. Oops, I think I went back too far. Yeah, I did. 1 second. So this guy would normally be, for that size and that much work, would be $450. You can get him tonight for $295. And let's make that published. And just so you can see what he would look like when you mat him. And this one I don't think comes with the mat. I did not put that. Let me double check before I speak about it. No, the mat. This one doesn't have the mat. So this one, if you were to mat it, you're going to, let's see. He will be more like this. There we go. So that gives you an idea. Oh, let's do this way since the color is looking terrible on some of these. So when you mat him, he'll go into an 8x10 mat, which makes him an overall size, looks out of focus, of 11 by 14 inch. So this would overall, once you mat him, goes into an 11 by 14 inch frame. There we go. Oops. So that is now available on my website. Yeah, this one is way more vivid in person. Like it's really washed out the way the lighting is set up in here right now. Okay. Next, we've got another 8x10, but this one is actually on a Frederick's Nature Core paint board. This is a bit different than the other ones. This one, if you want to frame it, you would, oh God, that's dark. You can't see anything. Oh, that's an issue. Hold on. I'm going to have to change it. Actually, just go to my website because the color is going to, there's no way I'm going to get that fixed and then not undo it for everything else, which sucks. But let me put it on my website real quick. So this one will need to be framed in an open framed, or you can set them on a shelf because it's so rigid. You could just set it on a shelf against the wall without having to like actually hang it would be another good option. So we've got, it's, believe it or not, this is the Northern Lights one. So the video, it's actually one of my more popular videos. It gets one of the most views each month is this paint, this specific painting was the one done in that video. Let me quick edit. That's not it. Give me just a second. Okay, I lost it. Did I not put it up? Seriously? This will be the one that I need a photo on and I have no photo? No, I didn't miss it, did I? I bet you I did and thought that it was the last Northern Lights one. Yeah, that was the one from the live stream, but that's not this one. Okay, never mind. This one I cannot make available right now because I don't have a listing and I can't show you what it looks like. I don't know if it even shows on this. Like, it doesn't look at all. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, so I can at least show you what it looks like. That is the coloring on that one. Let me throw up a quick listing. I don't know how I missed not having that. Weird. Huh. Although it kind of sucks because I won't have a photo on that. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Somebody just, if anybody wants this, let me know. Just, I guess, email me because I'm not going to list it right now. I may put it on my website later. I can't get a photo. I can't do anything. That is really, yeah, that's kind of annoying that I don't have that listed. That was a major screw up, which is weird because I could have sworn I put this up there. Am I just missing it? Maybe I'm just missing it. Let me look again. No, it should be right here. Okay, so never mind. Next, because I don't know how to do my job, let's do another giveaway. This one is going to be for the Snowy Owl card and another Words Are Hard sticker. Oops. Stop falling. You're falling. Hold on one second. My mom texts me, yes, I'll buy it. So I guess my mom was watching. Hi, Mom. Actually, I'd have to say hi, Mommy, because my mom does not respond to Mom. She's always told me I can call her, my sister and I both, we can call her whatever we want. She just won't answer to anything but Mommy. Yeah. That's always awkward as an adult, but luckily I'm at an age now where I don't really care. Well, sort of, enough that I'm going to explain why I call my mom Mommy, but there we go. She's probably cracking up right now. Okay, so what we will do instead, we've got another postcard and Words Are Hard sticker. This is the Snowy Owl that was originally done in colored pencil. And if Nick can give me whoever wins that one, I will write it down. So remember, to enter to win one of these giveaways, you'll want to be entered over at MeWe. Link is in the video description. And that I can send anywhere in the world, as far as I know. Okay. And we've got several more giveaways to go, so make sure you're signed up over there on MeWe. So this is one I'm still like, ugh, do I want to sell this? I was always planning on keeping it because I absolutely love this one. This is a graphite. This is water-soluble graphite. It is one of my favorite pieces ever, I think. I absolutely love this one. So if this doesn't sell, I may not list it again because I kind of am regretting even mentioning it right now. I'm going to have to do another shell for myself eventually if I do sell this. Where is it? There we go. Quick edit. This one normally would be $350. You can, seriously, I put it for $210. You can get it for $210 because apparently I want to short myself. If anybody else loves that shell as much as I do. Okay, let's see who got the giveaway. For the Snowy Owl card, we've got Casey Ortega wins that one. Snowy Owl. Let me write that down. Yay, Casey. Oh, hey, look. I actually pronounced somebody's name right. Don't disillusion me if I'm wrong. If you're pronouncing it different, we're pretending it's that way so I can for once feel like I got the name right. Okay. No, the shell is not from my imagination. You don't get this level of detail from imagination. Like, it just, that is not something that happens. That's definitely from a really good photograph. And I think that is up on my site now. teeny tiny tempted to already pull them back down. Okay, next, what do we have? We'll go with another colored pencil piece. Yeah, and that's actually a good thing to mention. A lot of people have the idea that if you're a good artist, you just draw from it. You have an idea in your head and you just draw from it. That's not how you create realism or photorealism. That's how you create cartoony, kind of more stylized. If you're doing something very stylized, sure, you can go that way. But if you're trying to create something realistic, you're either using a reference photo or a reference model, whether that be something in person or in photo. You've got a reference either way. You don't remember all of those details. Like, that's just not how art works. So that's kind of a myth out there that you're good if you can draw without looking at something. That's not how art has ever worked. So if you ever feel like you're not quite doing a good enough job or you're not a good artist because you have to look at a photo, we all do. That's how that works. Okay, let me put that guy to the side. I think this may be, is this the last colored pencil? So this one is another 8x10 on Inktense MeTens. Make sure that is showing on there. Nope, move them over. That gray is looking kind of yellow. It looks more like what you're going to see on my website in a moment here. Quick edit. So normally that would be $215. You can get them for $115 tonight. We'll publish that, update, and I'm pretty sure the gray is much, much more accurate on my website. Most of the website photos should be more accurate than what the camera gets. I didn't put the other front-facing photo. I'm a freaking genius. Color's accurate. It's just sideways. I must have meant to do the other one. I'm not sure why that's coming out so green. But yeah, it's not this weird gray-green color that's showing here is not accurate. The flower is pretty accurate. The paper, for whatever reason, is not. It's just your normal gray. So that one is now available. And that is on my site, Lachri.com. What else do I have in here? Okay, a few things I've not listed. Okay. Next, we have another painting. This one is on a Nature Core canvas board, which I mentioned earlier and don't have the listing for. So this is the sunflower that's supposed to be like the sun, galaxy, getting kind of surreal a little bit. Let's see, where is that? If I can find it. There we go. Hey, look, it's actually there. So this one would normally be $300. You can get them today for $120. Publish, update. Okay, actually, just leave him there for a second. Now for the, oh, wow, that color is not accurate at all. It's pretty on there, but that's not what that looks. This is completely purple. Wow. What is with the color on this one tonight? Let's see if this is better. The one on my website would be more accurate, but like even here it's showing blue. That's not blue. I mean, it's pretty, but that's not what that looks like at all. Holy crap, that is super inaccurate. Weird. Let me double check that it's right on my website. That is weird. Some of these colors just, the lives or the webcams are like, nope, I'm not doing that. Maybe it's this computer monitor. It looks purple on, or bluish on that too. It is very like purple, like dioxazine purple, in person. So that is, just to warn you, if you buy that one, it's a bit different. This all looks about the same, but this is more, at least from what my computer screen is showing me, that's purple, or it should be purple. It's not, but it should be. So the matting the rose, it's actually not that close to the edge. Let me show you. Let's move the not purple painting. Well, it should be purple. Okay, wrong camera. Hold on. Here we go. So you can see where it fits in like this on the mat. You actually do have plenty of space on the back. So I would use an acid-free tape. I use an acid-free masking tape, pH neutral, on the edge there, and then I put the backing over that. There's plenty of room there. Holding picture up, the colors are coming out closer to what you're saying they are. You know, maybe the problem is just my computer monitor. I don't know. That is, oops, sorry about that. It probably just made everyone deaf. Sorry, that's weird. Okay, next we've got some of the bigger ones. Now I think that's most of the small ones. So let me move. Actually, I've got one more that's semi-small, but now we're going to get into some of the bigger stuff. Okay, yeah, I've got to back the camera out. So funny story about this one. This one was done for somebody who worked for a company that I was kind of working with. And I was doing this as a gift for them. And they got fired and disappeared. And I had no way to contact her after they were gone. And like, this was when was this? 2013. This was a long time ago. So, yeah. And I hung on to it. And then it finally was like, why am this should be on the wall somewhere. So this is a very, very old one for me. Where I went through a phase. Actually, I kind of want to bring that phase back, the bubbles, the turquoise bubbles. So we've got the tiger. This is an oil painting. I don't even think this is oil over acrylic. I think this is a straight oil. I don't remember, honestly, because it's really old. But it is on a canvas, Frederick's Belgian linen canvas. And it's a slightly thicker. If you look at the edges, they are, I want to say 3/4 inch thick. They're a little bit thicker than your normal canvas is. It's painted on the edge, so it's ready to hang. You don't even need to put it in a frame. You can, but you can hang it just as it is. And normally, that guy I would sell... would sell better if I went onto the right page. Where is he? Here we go. Normally, I would sell an oil painting of this size for about $650. You can get them for $385 tonight. Let me publish that. There we go. Make sure he's on the site. So yeah, he's on the site. The colors are that one's super accurate on the website. So he is now available. Okay. Yeah, that is why I need to update my live stream computer. And so that's what I'm trying to raise money for. We'll see if that happens tonight. Yeah, we'll see. So that's the goal. Okay, next bigger painting. Here's another one. I've got a coyote. We've got a coyote. This one is this one is here. The tiger is an 11 by 14 inch. So it is, just to give you size reference, as I hold it. So you can see he's quite a bit bigger than the other ones were. So he's pretty. He's probably going on my wall if he doesn't sell. Half the stuff I want on my own wall. Okay, more than half, but there we go. Next is the coyote. The color is actually really accurate on that one. He hasn't been varnished yet. That may be part of why he's so accurate. I haven't varnished him yet. So he'll be super glossy before he gets shipped out. Where is he? Oh, let me guess. I didn't make a one for him either. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Weird. No, I did, because I think I did it. Yeah, here he is. Okay. So normally he would be $350. You can get him for $175 tonight. And he is a 9 by 12. You can hang him with or without a frame. The edges of the canvas, do I have this open so I can see? The edges of the canvas are painted, so he's ready to hang just like this. But he will be shinier before he gets shipped out. I say he, I think that's a female. I took the photo. I looked. Okay. Next. Let me refresh that, make sure all of these have gone up. What do I have next? So this is not something you'll see often. I still have some of these canvases left, but I can't get more because they don't make them anymore. this is a Frederick's Convexo canvas, and I'm actually going to show you on this first. So this is a surreal piece. It's upside down. I'll show you in a second over here, but it's the Convexo canvas. It's the angled edges. So when you hang it, it looks, or not a Convexo canvas, it's a float canvas. So it will look like it's floating in front of the wall. It makes it, when it's flush, because of the way that it's angled, it looks like it's sitting a couple inches in front, which is really cool. And it looks black. That is not black. That is going to be the same problem I had before. That is a deep, deep plum. That is not black at all. That is definitely deep plum that you can't see. So that looks way too dark. Oh, part of me wants to change it on here. Let me see if it looks good on my website. Otherwise, I may have to adjust the lighting a bit. Where is he? Here we go. So normally he would be $375. Now you can get it for $250 tonight. Come on, refresh. Is he there? I'm missing. Did you not load? I think I didn't do my job right. Hold on. Did I not update that? Give me just a second. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Oh, that's because I didn't publish it. There we go. Update. Here we go. Surreal landscape. And it may... That looks way too dark on this computer. That is not what that looks like on my other computer. That looks super dark. I mean, it's kind of close. So I don't know what it looks like on your computers, but this is a deep, like deep, deep, almost black plum. It is not black though. And it looks black on there. So it's a richer color than black, flat black would be. Okay, so that is on my website now. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can get that even a little bit more. Can it? Let's see if I go closer. You can kind of see the color a little bit better. Wrong direction. Sort of. Looks more yellowy than it really is. I mean, it has the peach tones, but this is definitely a hard one to photograph. But if you like the surreal with the waterfall, we've got the moon and the clouds. I like it. Okay. Oh, see, yeah, how weird. Nick said he's getting plum tones on his monitor. So yeah, my computer is just not. That's one more reason I need a new one. Okay. We're actually getting close to the end here. I've only got a few more. These are the bigger ones. So next is a, gosh, what size is this? This is 10 by 20, I believe. So I'm gonna have to back this canvas or the easel up a lot. So this is a 10 by 20. Edges are painting. Edges are painted, so it's ready to hang now. It does need to be varnished, so it'll be really shiny before it gets shipped out to anybody. Please tell me I put this on my site. I know, I remember doing it, so this one should be there. Let me find it. This one would normally be $700 for this size and this much work. $325 tonight. Whoops, shoot, I just hit the wrong button. He's not on the website yet because I hit the wrong button. There we go. Publish. Date. Make sure that guy came live. So you can get a really good deal on that one. It's another one of those that I'm like, I need to put this on my own wall. So yep, $325 for him tonight. He is a much bigger one. And again, he'll be much, much shinier before I ship him. Right now, It looks good on camera because it looks extremely accurate, but it's not shiny yet. So, and the edges on this one are just painted solid black all around. Okay, next we have a big colored pencil piece. Now this one has a slight wave in it because the paper warped. And I want to show you, I need to pull it out of the thing so you can see, because I want the buyer to know exactly what they're getting. But it comes matted because it's warped. I wanted to make sure that was as flat as I could get it. So the warbler that I recently did, let me back this up. Okay, this lighting overdoes where it's warped. It is not that extreme in person. So the lighting really, the good thing is the lighting really shows you exactly what I mean. These are where the warps are. You have to have very specific lighting to see that, because in person I cannot see what I can see on the camera. But in person, you're going to be more, see, just certain angles you can kind of see. But like normally when you look straight at it, you can't tell that there's any warping at all on that paper. But that was a big project. Gosh, that was a time-consuming project. So that guy, which is not that warped, and it comes matted. This is what you would really see. Not that is like so over. Well, you'll be happily surprised, I guess, because it makes it look so much worse on the way the light is hitting on that camera. Let me find him. So normally I would sell one like that for $700. You can get this one for $370. This is that one's 11 by 14. It's matted to a 16 by 20, so it's huge. For a colored pencil piece, for me, that is huge. I don't usually work that big with colored pencil because it takes so long. It's funny. I was worried that it might be hard to show you where it was slightly wavy, and this lighting makes it look so ridiculously extreme that like it really doesn't look that much in person. I'll show you again here. As I hit myself in the head. Yeah, so that's, again, it looks so much more extreme where that wave is, but in person, it looks just like you see on my website. It doesn't look, when you look straight at it, you can't tell that it's wavy. Weird. I'm like fascinated right now because that is not what that looks like. And that does not look at all. That is so odd. Anyway, that one is up there now. Let me put this back in here to protect it. Okay, the next big piece. So yeah, and the reason for that one that I am selling it for as low as it is because it has the wave in it. I wouldn't, even on a sale, I would not go that low on something that big. Like there's no way I would go that low on something that big. So you're getting the discount because there's a wave. But again, that wave, when you look at it in person, I'm shocked at how much the camera was picking it up, because if you look at the photograph on the website, you can't see that there's a wave at all. How funny, I was worried that I couldn't adequately show you the wave, and it's actually worse on camera. Anyway, next, I think I've got two more. So actually, let's do another. We'll sit and go through and do a whole bunch of giveaways in a moment here. Let's do another giveaway for, this one will be for the postcard. Actually, no, let's do, where did the other one go? Lost it. Here it is. So this giveaway is going to be for the Caran d'Ache Luminance, the butterfly there. Nick, if you can pull up the winner from the MeWe group for this guy. Oops. I'll wait till that comes in. Oh, yay, the surreal landscape. The floaty canvas got a home. You're going to love that. Looks so much better in person. That one is kind of weird on camera. It's really pretty in person. I'm just waiting to hear back for the giveaway here, and then we'll move on to the next paintings. Let's see. While we wait for that, I'm going to pull that canvas or the easel way back. I have two 16 by 20 inch paintings here. Because of the size of this, there's no way for me to really avoid the glare here. You're going to want to go look at that on the website to get an accurate photo. Like it is not even possible for me to make that one work. Let's see who the winner for this giveaway is. Glenn Sears. So congratulations, Glenn. If you can message me over on MeWe, your address, so I can get that sent to you. And then let's do another giveaway right now, too, of the ocean. Did I not do the ocean? I don't think I did this one yet. So another ocean with a Words Are Hard sticker. This one is going to be for the, that really shows you how huge this painting is, because when I hold this up, look at how little this card looks like. This is a normal sized, like, it's a good size. And wow, that's kind of funny. So this is another Words Are Hard sticker with the ocean card giveaway. We'll see who wins that one. And then let me get this black leopard, which looks so, go by the photo on my website. This is one, like I said, this is too big and it's so shiny. There is no way possible for me to really show you accurately except through a real photo. So normally I would sell that for $840 for that size. You are going to be able to get him for $450. Really? That's all I put him for? I don't know why I make some of the decisions I do. You can get him for $450. I won't change that. So if you want this big guy, it's a 16 by 20. You can hang him. Let's see if he's up there yet. You can hang him with or without a frame. The edges are painted. And if you put him in a frame, you would want an open frame. It's taking a while to load, so give it a second. Don't screw up on me. You're screwing up on me. Great. Did my internet? My internet did not just go out, did it? Hopefully it's my website being... Okay, here we go. It loaded. It wasn't my internet. I think it was my website, which is having some issues at the moment. Okay, it is up. $450 for the black leopard. Why? I don't know why I make some of the choices I did here. So the winner for the orca, the ocean scene card is Cheryl Paris. So Cheryl, if you can message me on MeWe with your address, we'll get that to you. Thank you, Nick, for doing all that. It's so hard to sit there trying to count and get the numbers right. Okay, and I think this is the last one I have for tonight. So we'll sit and I can answer some questions if you want. I can show you again some of the stuff we have for sale if anyone wants to look at some of the stuff again, because we're kind of not too far into this. Wow, Corsair. Side note, Corsair has great products. They're actually the camera that can't get stuff right now. Their customer service is slow. I did a refund for them, or requested a refund because they screwed up something major. They sent me it was a whole thing. They majorly screwed up their customer service side of things. And so I just was like, take it back. I don't want it. So I sent it back, and I had bought so much stuff from them. They're just now, this happened at the end of December. No, I take that back. It was the very beginning, like the first week of January, all this went down. They just now refunded me. That is insane to me. Their customer, they have some of the, they're nice. I don't want to say it's the worst customer service because they are nice. That shouldn't have taken that long. Like nothing that they've done. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more big painting. Let's see if I can get my website to work though, because it's having some issues here. Okay, good. The next, no, I do have another one. I have at least one more. Okay, good. We're not totally out. I've got another charcoal one actually. So let's do this one first. So the next one coming up is another big one. This is a 16 by 20. This one is also acrylics on canvas. That's another really popular video of mine. So you've probably seen that one. And let's see if I can get this on here. This, again, does not show you how big this is. It's a 16 by 20. Look at the photo on my website is more accurate. Any of these darker ones seem to have a problem here with the size. But just to show you, too, again, size-wise on this, when you put the card up against it, you can see how small a regular-sized card is against that canvas. So this is another big one. And that one I would normally have for $750. You can get him right now for $450. So, well, actually I probably would have him for $850. I think I put the wrong thing, typo, but it doesn't matter because that would have been my full price, which he is not for today. You can get him on sale. There you go. That is up now. And then I do have another one. Hold on one second. So this one is in charcoal. I'm going to just stick him in front of there really quick. Look how small he looks next to that. So this one is an 8 by 10. If you mat him, where's my mat? Oh, there it is. If you mat him, you're looking at, there we go. The mat is not included. Let me put the picture so you can see it better on my site. Oh, there we go. Sitting on my leg. And I'll see if I got everything. So normally I would have him listed for $185. You can get him tonight for $110. Come on, there we go. Did you go? And then I'm going to scroll through and make sure. Yeah, he's up now. Let me make sure I got everything. Published. No, I am missing another one. I've got 2 more. Okay, hold on. I have to go grab them. Where are they? That one. Three more. Where's the other one? What am I missing? Be right back. Here, the boys will keep you company. You two stay. Nice ear. No, stay. Okay. Glad I checked because I have at least 3 more to go. Let me rearrange, put the eagle somewhere safe. Okay. Let's pull this big guy down. So next we have the toucan. This one is an 11 by 14 inch. Let me readjust here. Trying to get him more centered. I mean, the photo's on my website, so that probably is good enough. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we've got the toucan. That is an 11 by 14 inch. The edges are painted on that one. Let me find him. Oh, hold on one second. My mom's complaining about me blocking the cute raccoon. Looks like we've got another treat for the boys from, let's see, where did that go? It doesn't even show it to me. For Rob's $20 super chat, the boys deserve another treat, Nick says. You know what? I agree, boys. Plus, you had to wait in here without me. So, you know what? You guys want a treat? Because the $20 was a pretty big super chat. Where did the... Here we go. You boys want another cookie? Okay, stay back so you can be seen. Whoops. There you go. You got to back up. There you go. Stay. Now I need to teach you to say thank you. Good boy. Are you going to take your cookie to your bed? Gibson, you are so weird about that. He always has to take his cookie to his bed. It doesn't even matter that it's a tiny, tiny little Cheez-It. Okay, so that was good call, Nick. You were right. They did deserve another one for that super chat. Okay, let's see. Toucan. So normally I would sell him for $550. You can get him tonight for $300. And that is in acrylics. He is all glossy. He's got his varnish on him already. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, pretty glossy. Go lay down, Wade. Good boy. Okay, and hold on one second. What is that for? To look later. Okay. Next we have, it looks like the Raven got a home. Who else got a home? Good choice on that Raven. That was one of those paintings I super loved myself. The Raven got a home. Tiger, the acrylic, there we go. Yeah. And who is next? I have 2 more. So the next one comes in a frame, and the reason for that, this was done on an 11 by 14 inch canvas board, the watercolor canvas board. Now here's the thing with canvas boards. Most of them are going to warp. The Fredericks really don't. I've not had a problem with Fredericks as long as I store them like a normal person and don't have them kind of sitting up on their own at an angle, which I did with this one. And because it's bigger, 11 by 14 inch, it's going to be more prone to warping. So I have to sell it in a frame. It's a cheap frame. So you're basically just getting a free frame because I'm not charging for the cheap frame. But it is in a frame because and it's a slight warp. I don't even know if anyone else would ever notice it. I noticed it by framing it, it flattens it back out. So we've got this hummingbird. And this is more of a teal color. This is more of a like emerald green, and it's much more rich than that's showing. Hold on. Let me back this out so you can see the frame I put it in. So it's just a really cheap little plasticky frame, but it holds it flat. And so in order to sell this, I just feel much more comfortable doing that than having something that's not being held perfectly flat, because now that it's being held perfectly flat, I'll probably pop out of this and be flat. And it was a minor, I mean minor warp. I'm neurotic about that sort of thing, so I went ahead and framed it. So this one actually does come in a frame because of that. So it's perfectly flat now. There is no, like, it physically can't warp once it's in a frame. So there you go. And that is just something to keep in mind, and especially if you get cheap. Now, like I said, the Frederick's not prone to warping, and if this was always framed, never would have been a problem. If I kept it flat all the time, never would have been a problem. I didn't. I had it stored at an angle, like leaning against something, and that size, that was inevitable to start warping. But the 8x10s never warp, so I don't worry about those at all under any circumstance because they're size. But when you get into a bigger piece, like even they have these, I believe, in a 16x20, don't do what I did and put it in an angle, because now I can't sell this without something to keep it flat. So that one is going to be available. The color should be much more accurate on my site. Let me find him. And I don't like framing. Matt, I do not personally like framing something or spending much money on a frame for selling. One, it's harder for shipping. But two, I don't know what, somebody may prefer a different color. Actually, black looks really good on this one. But somebody may want something different. And that's, I wouldn't want to spend a lot of money on something somebody wasn't going to use if they were going to just swap it out. So these sort of little inexpensive ones are pretty handy. If I can find it. Which page was that on? Here we go. So normally I would sell that one. This is a 11 by 14 inch. Acrylic would be $325. You can get him tonight for $210. So he's a good deal. Let's go ahead. That one is now on my site. Yep, he is available now. And then the last one, that I think is the last one, is one of my favorite. I loved this painting so much. Some of you will remember this guy. I need to back this canvas or thing up. Horrible glare because it's super shiny, because it's an oil painting. This one is an 11 by 14 inch oil painting. We've got the robin. Let me find where he is. And when I painted this, I listed it on YouTube as a Christmas painting. It's not really Christmas. I mean, it's an ornament. So yeah, Christmas tree type thing. So it has that Christmassy feel. But I have ornaments like this that I keep up year round. So to me, it just doesn't strike me as super Christmassy. So you could hang this anytime if I can find it. Maybe not, because you may not be able to buy him. Where is that? Tell me I didn't have another one that I forgot to put on. I don't even see it on here. I saw it. I know it's here because I saw it a moment ago. He's got to be in here. I must just not be seeing it. There it is. So normally he would be $650, and tonight you can get him for $385. Okay, I think that's the last of them. So if you have any art questions you want to chat, we've still got some time. We'll do a couple more giveaways. Giveaways? Not a giveaway. A giveaway. Although if I do the ocean one, it is a giveaway. Linda said, I told myself I was not going to buy anything tonight. When you put up the waterfall moon painting, I had to get it. My husband loves the ones you have done like this. Love it. Yay! Okay. Hi, Paul. So there we go. And I'll just pull some of these up. And we'll, as we do some more of these giveaways. I still can't believe I didn't list that Northern Lights one. I'll put it on my website as just for sale regular at some point, because it needs a better photo anyway. Okay. Okay, Nancy says the dark backgrounds are all showing the accurate color for her, so it must just be my computer. Again, need a new PC, so I'm working towards it. The monitor is not. I mean, you can adjust color to an extent, but it's not. It doesn't work that great. I even bought all of the cool little things that are supposed to help you get more accurate colors. The Wacom makes some to like get your monitor all accurate. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. And chances are it's user error. There are no instructions. Like I cannot find tutorials to show you because I want to match two monitors so they both match up, my Wacom tablet to my PC monitor. I can't find a single tutorial that actually walks you through anything that works. Like it is crazy. So yeah, that's our Raven D said, have you tried adjusting your monitor? Good luck, because it's one of those things, if you've ever tried adjusting the color, you can adjust it to an extent, but you fix one problem and create new problems. And it's like some colors are showing up accurate, some are not. And so it's very frustrating to use. And I've got these cool little things, and I bought two different ones. And they were not cheap, that you put on the monitor, and they are supposed to like really adjust and perfect your color. They're so inaccurate. And maybe they work great, but there's no good instruction. Like there's no videos online. The company doesn't have instructions. There's no good instructions on making that work and trying to get monitors. Yeah, so I don't even bother with them anymore. Okay, so let's see. Let's do another giveaway. We'll do another hummingbird with the Words Are Hard sticker. Actually, no, we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do Words Are Hard. We'll just stick with that to keep that easier. So Nick, if you can pick out another winner for another hummingbird card. Whoops, and I throw the sticker on the floor. Oh, do we already have it? That is not what I meant to do. We've got Christine Garino is the winner of the next hummingbird. Write that down. Okay. Let's do another giveaway for the ocean, the orcas. We'll do one more giveaway real quick. I mean, I'll do a couple more, I'm sure, as we go, with another Words Are Hard sticker. These are fun because this was the first giveaway that I was able to do. Like I kept trying to keep all the giveaway items really small enough I could ship them internationally so everyone could enter. Nick's probably going to kill me for having to sit there counting numbers to figure out who's the winner on stuff. So I believe, let's see what's still available. Most things are still available, so that should be easy to figure out. I'll pull some up. Not that one. Let's go with, I don't know what the easier way for me to look these up is. Yes, this one is still up. So this one is, I lost it. There it is. So we've got the stargazing painting is available for $95 right now. That is an 8x10. And that's more of a kind of a pinkish peach that fades into pink. On my monitor, see, that's just my monitor. My monitor is making that look more orange than what it really is. And then if there were there any questions? If you guys had any art questions we can go through, otherwise we'll just wrap up early. I'll go play Harry Potter, or what is it? I call it Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, and watch my fish. That is the plan for tonight. let's see. Do we have our... No, we don't have the winner yet for this one. Wait, did I have another? Yeah, the wave one we're doing a giveaway on. Dolphin Soul said, do you have to varnish acrylics? I highly, highly recommend it. And I really personally prefer the high gloss. The matte finish is so easy to scratch and have it obvious that it's scratched. And I know a lot of artists who do that glow in the dark painting for like, they do it with marine stuff. You see it a lot at like trade shows and such with marine stuff. And they use this glow in the dark stuff because under the UV lights that are the actinic lights, not UV. Well, UV would do it too. But you get this glowing like glow from the work, and they don't like to put a high gloss varnish because it makes it harder to like see with the glare from those lights. But the thing is, they're working on something that's not archival anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, UV or the glowing, the bright, vivid fluorescent paints, none of those are archival anyway. So for me, I'm like, it's kind of not worth a whole lot in the long term because those colors are all going to super fade regardless. And so them not putting a varnish on it seems like the lesser of all the evils committed with the glow in the dark paints. I mean, I get it. Some people just want that look, and I understand that. But you know me and my being neurotic about everything being archival that I sell. Like, you wouldn't believe how many colored pencils like pieces I have that were done on pastel matte. I can't sell it. I'm not comfortable selling it because I'm not comfortable that not pastel matte. That's a lie. Sorry, pastel matte. UArt sanded paper. It's not archival. Fisher 400, not truly archival. It's not archival on the back. The back touches the front. Over the years, that could be an issue, and I'm not comfortable selling it because of that. So, and it sucks because I almost listed a bunch of stuff today that was in colored pencil. I can't because it was done on sanded paper that is not archival. Now that I have the brush and pencil from brushandpencil.com, I've got their Lux archival sanded paper. That's the only sanded paper that's truly archival. So now those I can sell, but the older ones that I had done on Fisher 400, yeah, no, I can't sell those. So I have a few things. Oh, that one was on. I need to go through and separate what's Lux archival and what's the old ones, because one of the ones that I could have sold I didn't have listed tonight. So I need to update my website a bit more. But yeah, I find that like once this, I can rub my fingers over it. This isn't going to get damaged at all. If I were to do that and it was a matte finish or it wasn't varnished, I could leave scuff marks. The shiny, it's super safe. I mean, think about with your homes. We usually will, not anymore, but we used to do more of a gloss finish on like kitchens because you could wipe it off easier. It was easier to clean. Our matte walls that we all have now, because that's the more popular look, I know it's what I go with too, everything leaves a mark. Everything leaves a mark. So the gloss definitely, I feel like it protects it a lot better, but it's a must to me. I wouldn't sell a painting that does not have that on there, but I've known of artists who don't, like I said, that don't varnish it because it makes it harder to, or they do varnish it and they use a matte finish, and it's, honestly, I don't find it to be much more protective than not varnishing it, but it is, but I'm over exaggerating, but not by a lot. So yeah, those are things to just keep in mind. Okay, what else do we have for the giveaways? We'll not the giveaways, the stuff for sale. Pull some of these up here. I still have a stack in my lap here. Okay, we have... I don't have a giveaway yet for the wave one. Let's see. Questions, though. We've got Angela Butcher said, do you have a favorite medium to work in? Depends on when you ask. If I could only choose one medium and it's like, this is it for the rest of your life, it would be acrylics for me, because I can do anything with acrylics. They're such a versatile medium for me, and it's the one that I've really, I mean, I guess you could say I've mastered some of the others, but with acrylics, it's just been the one I've done. I guess I have the most experience, that and colored pencil, the most experience with. So acrylics, I would say, is probably my favorite, but at the same time, I would not want to have to choose just one, because how boring. I would get very bored. I like to use a lot of different mediums. Sabrina said, all of these are inspiring. Love seeing artistic ideas come to life. Yay! Paula said, thank you for mentioning that about having to paint from a photo. I needed to hear that. Yeah, the photo thing's really weird. I don't know why. It's just such a myth. There are so many art myths, but it's such a myth. Like it's just painting from memory is not a thing. And people love to share this video. There's a kid that was autistic, I believe, who did this drawing from memory. They flew him above New York and he detailed, he's got a photographic memory. So fun fact, photographic memory, not a thing. That's a TV thing. That it's as real as Bigfoot. So some of you are going, but Bigfoot's real. I know you're out there, but the people saying that, not Bigfoot, but I mean, maybe, but they have these videos that they'll show somebody, look at it. They looked at this thing once and they memorized it and they drew it all from memory. BS. It's half the stuff, this motivational, I'm sorry to break your hearts, but half the motivational stuff, like I found this sea creature in the sand and I dug him up and put him back in the ocean. That sea creature never would have been buried in the sand. The person making the video went and pulled it out of the ocean, shoved it in the beach in the sand so he could dig him up and look like he was saving animals on videos. You have stuff like that happen all the time. And this whole thing with drawing from memory like that, very similar as far as it being accurate. I'm not saying people can't draw from memory. I'm talking about super accurate. Now, the exception to that is going to be if you've drawn something a million times. Let's say somebody's drawn that New York landscape a million times. They're going to be pretty darn accurate because they keep doing it again and again and again. But this idea that they took some kid and or I don't know how old he was, a teenager, I don't remember, but they flew him above New York and he memorized it. And he went and drew this huge thing just from memory. I'm not going to swear. BS. That's not a thing. That's not like it. It's so frustrating to watch this stuff that's supposed to be so motivational. And it's like, that's a lie. You just made that up. Like saving sea creatures. Or there's videos where somebody's like, I went and found there was an egg at the pet store and this is what I did to raise it. And you're watching it going, as somebody who used to raise baby birds, none of that was accurate. None of it's right. Like none of the things he's saying would have happened in the way he happened. I'm sure there's videos where people did it and that did happen, like they were accurate, but there are a lot of videos out there that are just scams. They're just to get views. They're just to make you feel good, but it's all a lie. Like it is so freaking it's so frustrating. So don't trust anything. Point is that all of these videos, anything that you see where they like to do it with children and they just drew perfectly and they didn't, use a reference photo. They just could do it instantly perfectly. They're lies. They are absolutely lying. So it's not a thing. That's not how this works. Unless you've drawn something over and over and over and over again, then you'll get to the point where that specific subject, you could get away with not needing a reference photo and still getting something decent. But to get something as realistic as that shell, to get something as realistic as like the leopard that I did or any of those, you're going to use a reference photo. It's not going to come out that accurate without a reference photo. And that is true for every single artist, unless you're doing very stylized work. Okay, here, let's put another one that's available right now. So the Raven is sold. Raven, you don't get to sit over there. You have to go to this old pile. We have my grapes. So those ones are still on my site for $165, normally $350. Okay. Art of Raven D said, you know what? I don't get much traction on my YouTube channel, but a drawing of my feet, I get over 15K views. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, we're not gonna, that's an adult conversation. Let's see. Tasha said, I wanted to say I absolutely love you and your artwork. Oh, thank you. You're an excellent teacher and inspiration. Thank you for what you do, really. Tasha from Springfield. MO, is that Missouri? No, wait, is that MI? Yeah, Missouri. I get those, that Missouri and Mississippi, when I'm doing my postcards and I have the addresses, I screw those up I get them backwards. Yay, thank you though. And after I out myself for being an idiot and not knowing all of our state abbreviations. Let's see. Rick said, if you sell an original, are prints and merchandise of the work still available? Yes. I mean, not for me always. I don't always make prints available for stuff, but yeah, like let's say the leopard or the raccoon, I would still have prints available of those. the artist. And that's something that I think a lot of people misunderstand. They think that once they buy the painting, that the painting belongs, like, and any prints and merchandise, that they can make prints of that. They cannot. The prints, the original artist will always hold copyright unless they sell the copyright. So like an example of me selling my copyright of something, I did the artwork for the Derwent Inktense tins. I cannot sell prints of that. They own the copyright to everything. That was something they commissioned for that reason. And in that case, they're going to pay more for the rights to do that because I'm not going to make money off prints. Whereas anything else that I paint, typically I own all copyright and I can make prints of whatever it is, even if I sell the painting. You don't see the raccoon up as a print? Oh, I'll have to post that then. I just haven't done it yet. Remind me. You may have to message me and remind me because I need to get that up. I didn't realize it wasn't. I need to go through and see what I don't have available as prints because that needs to happen. Delvin said, Soul said, hoping for some sea themes on sale. Maybe in the future. I don't see myself doing any more of the live sales. I think this is about it. Because I don't have a lot of work and I'm not going to do the same sale for the stuff that didn't sell now. Like I'll put them they'll be after tonight or after, they'll be up for a couple days, but they'll be full price on my website going forward. Like I don't typically do sales or not. I was just trying to raise money for the computer, but if that didn't work, then they're just going to have to go up normal price on my site. So those, yeah, I don't see myself, because this one, I mean, honestly, it wasn't super, and I should have advertised it better, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure that it was my failing, but it didn't do well. Maybe I don't know. The previous one did, this one didn't. I don't want to waste everyone's time when I could do a lesson and get a lesson out of it. Like, I can't make a video out of this, so I don't know. I don't know. It didn't, well, you guys will have to let me know what you want to see, because if it's not that popular and people didn't want this, then I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's see. And I mean, stuff will still sell. Stuff is still going to be available for a couple of days here. So, oh, palm tree acrylic painting sold. So the beachy one sold. Let's see. But yeah, sales aren't normally something I do. I was thinking, if I can get a bunch of these cleared out, that would be awesome. But if not, I mean, it's, we just got, you kind of test things and figure out what people want to see. Let's see. Let's go with another one that is available. We've got the flamingo. I guess the flamingo could be considered beachy. And it's really way more aqua than that shows in that photo or on that camera. Let's see. Michael Perry said, great work, Lisa. I remember viewing your Tiger and Bubbles speed painting back in 2013 when I first started to follow your work. Yeah, wow. We have known each other for a long time. Holy crap. Michael Perry is one of our moderators over on our MeWe group, so you guys may have seen him over there. And then can we get another giveaway, Nick, for the ocean card? We'll give another one of those away. How do I ship charcoal pieces without them smearing in delivery? So I just cover them with glassine, and I then press them between two pieces of cardboard and tape that together so there's nothing can smudge or move around. But always with the glassine. And then I just cardboard it, sandwich it in so that nothing can be shifting at all. We've got Carissa, got the ocean one. Carissa, I'm Emel. I just butchered your name and I apologize. Let's see what else we've got available. So that ocean one just sold. So we've got this guy. I love, it doesn't really look on the website. That one, the detailing in here, I love this painting. And that guy, what was he up for? $195. And I think last time too, I had a lot of smaller stuff, a lot of like $75 and $65 ones. I don't have, I sold all those the last time, so I don't have a bunch of that, so that may have made a difference. And that's going to be the thing. I don't normally have a bunch of work that is small like this that is available to sell. So, yeah, these sales are definitely not something I can keep doing. Let's see. Linda said, I think once a year before Christmas would be nice. That's when people are more likely to spend money. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That's actually a good idea, Linda. I mean, I have stuff on my website, and here's the thing: when you put stuff on your website or you have sales, if people know you have a sale, like they can get something at a discount regularly, they're not going to pay a full price. They're going to wait for the sale. In many cases, so I typically don't recommend doing sales too often for artwork. But a live sale, I mean, this stuff isn't my best of my best. Some of it is my best of my best, but some of this are smaller, fast, like they're faster paintings. I don't want to say they're not my best, but they're, well, I guess that would be a faster painting, but you're talking about half the amount of time of a bigger piece. So that's why I can sell them for less, but I wouldn't normally, like on my big elaborate paintings, I wouldn't normally recommend anybody really do too much in the way of sales. The research has shown that can kind of start hurting your other sales. But in my case, I don't push sales as much as I do Patreon and lessons. So I figured, whatever, let's just clear some of this out because I have a lot, but yeah. So let's see. Oops, that is not what I was trying to look at. We've got 9 more minutes if anyone has any more questions. We have Lisa said, forgot the question format. Do you have to update your wizarding count on the new Wizarding World website or lose your house, wand, and Patronus? I kept the same. I did it before years ago, but I don't remember what I logged in as, so I did it again. I still got Hufflepuff. I think it's the animal thing, animals and plants. But it all transferred over to the game. Like it linked that account. So I don't know if you'd have to start over. It was just that I lost I don't know what my old account was. Or I don't even think I had an account before. I think I just took the test without making an account or something. I don't know. It was years ago. So I got the same results, at least on the house, but yeah, that game, by the way, and I don't normally play, like the only video game I play is World of Warcraft, but it was Harry Potter. You know I have to get to try that. My husband had been telling me about it. He was all excited for it, and so much so that I decided I wanted to play too. So that's what we got each other for Valentine's Day, was the Hogwarts Legacy game. So that it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Lisa said, I lost mine too. Updating my email address, Gryffindor, Falcon, and Holy Wand. What's your Patronus? It was an Irish Wolfhound. Oh, like how perfect. It's a Sighthound. That's so me. So yeah, I mean, a Greyhound would have been more perfect, but I'll take the Irish Wolfhound. Let's see. Oh, we've got a couple orders in. Let's see who else sold. Whoa, the Black Leopard found a home. I'm so torn from being super excited and like, oh, but I loved that painting. So yay for the buyer of the Black Leopard. That is, you are going to love that in person. The hummingbird painting sold. Yay for that one too. I'm telling you, it is a cheap frame. You can put it in a nicer frame if you want, but that one, you can hang it as it is in that frame now. Let's see. Yay, I'm excited. That's a big push towards the new computer, so that helps too. Let's see, where do you get the pictures of painting the birds and animals? So I get them from, that's a great question. So I get my reference photos from several locations. Pixabay and Unsplash are 2 of my favorites. They're supposed to be, so here's the thing. I'll have to do a disclaimer with that. They're royalty free. Creative Commons, or they're listed, I think, as Creative Commons 0, which means you can use them in your paintings, you can use them for whatever, and you can sell that artwork made from it. You can sell your prints made for it. The downside is sometimes people, for some reason, I don't know what is wrong with people, but they will upload photos that they just stole off the internet and upload it to those sites like they had the rights to do it. And then you go and paint that and you didn't have rights because they didn't have rights. So you can see where that gets a little hairy. So what I typically will do, usually if you go to like Pixabay or Unsplash, when you scroll down, you can see what camera they used. If it shows the camera used, usually that's somebody who is legitimate. If it just is a regular JPEG and it doesn't tell you where the photo's from, that right there is a huge red flag. I'll usually go in and see if I can find the photo elsewhere to see if I can find who originally took it. But that's something to be aware of. Pixabay and Unsplash, though, you can get some good photos. Another one is wildlifereferencephotos.com. That one is paid, but it's super cheap for what you get. You get 5 photos for $10. 5 photos of your choice out of just thousands. I don't even know how many thousands are on that site. I'm assuming hundreds of thousands of amazing photos. of just about every animal you can think of. Like, I have painted so much stuff from there. So Wildlife Reference Photos is great. That's a really, really good site. And then there's other ones like Michael Vargas, photographer who was a photographer. I can speak good English. Photographer, he was a friend of mine. He does marine life, a lot of marine life. Like, he just did another photo shoot with blue ring octopus. He does corals and such. He's got a Patreon. I think it's Michael Vargas Photography on Patreon. So he's a good one. Who else? Tidal Gardens for Coral. I'm signed up to their Patreon to get reference photos. So I'm trying to think who else I get photos from. Those are the main, and then of course taking my own photos. A lot of the photos today, that toucan, I don't remember if that was my photo. It might have been. I don't remember. I do not remember if I took that photo. I'd have to go look up the Patreon video where it says where the photo came from. Some of these down here, no, not today. I guess none of these ones are my photos. A lot of stuff, though, I try to take photos of my own when I can, because then you know you've got full rights and there's no question. So let's see. Okay, let's do... Ashley said, where can one still buy the low Cornell graphite transfer paper? I don't even know. The other one that you can use that I've been liking, what is the brand? I don't remember right now. There's another one that Royal Langnickel has actually been okay. They're white transfer paper. I've been liking that because I don't know. I couldn't find the low Cornell myself last time I looked. I think flamingos are your reference photo. Yeah. A lot of, I have a lot of reference photos of flamingos. Most flamingos I paint are that. Susanna, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, Lachri Fine Art was the very first YouTube channel I subscribed to. Oh my gosh, been subscribed since October 19th, 2014. Hundreds of subscriptions later. I always enjoy your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Also, I don't know if you're aware, boys get a treat for super chats. You guys want a cookie? You got a super chat cookie. Even if she didn't know it, we're counting it. Okay, back up. Back up so they can see your cute faces. You back up. Okay, there you go. Say thank you, Susanna. Big noms. Okay, go to your beds. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boys. Look how good the bad cow is pretending to be. Good bad cow. Better than you, Mr. Slinky. Go lay down. Lay down. He walks like a slinky. He the way he slides back and forth. You're going to stretch first. You've got to do it as slow as possible. You know, for racing dogs, slowest animals in the world, if you give them a command. Like, by a long shot. Yeah, they switch beds back and forth all the time. It's an ongoing thing. Let's see. What else did I have in here? Yeah, that flamingo probably was my own reference photo, the pop art flamingo. Let's see, we had that. Yeah, we're just about done. So these things will be on sale for the next couple. The leftover stuff will still be on my. I say leftovers like they weren't true. Most of them are still on my site for the next couple of days. I will leave them up with the sale price. I forget, was it through Friday that the sale will be over, and then I'll pull most of this down. So those will be available. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everybody who sent it. You know, let's do another giveaway. Let's do one more card. This one, we'll do another, how many have we done? 2 of that one. We need another Snowy Owl. Snowy Owl and Words Are Hard sticker. And if you are a Patreon, these cards, well, you guys get the actual small prints. They're not greeting cards anymore. I like the newer ones way better. But you've got, for patrons, you guys get every month, and that's what these actually are, you guys get the greeting card and a sticker and a postcard sent to you at the highest tier there. Some of the rewards. I have to do Dolphin Soul. She keeps reminding me. I actually am making, I'm trying to think of what their real name was. I'm pretty sure she makes a, keeps reminding me, I need to get your guys' group challenge up tomorrow. I'm doing it tomorrow. I owe you guys 2 of them. So that will be another reward going up for those of you waiting for the group challenges. So I will get that ready, and we'll get our last giveaway. We'll just scooch you over there. stay? Why don't you want to stay? There you go. Hi, Steven. Is it Steven? Stefan? I don't know how to say names. I am so bad with words. That's why we have a words are hard sticker. And thank you guys again for joining. The boys thank everybody. Thank you for those who purchased. You are contributing to my buy a new laptop, or not laptop, buy a PC. That's the problem. I'm using a laptop. Buy a new PC for live stream so we can have even better lessons, more cameras. I definitely want to get a camera also on my palette for when I'm painting. But right now, I don't want to mess with or change camera at the current setup because last time I tried that, it made everything try to exterminate its own life. Like the computer was not happy with me doing that. So let me see if we can get, I have a feeling Nick's probably sitting there counting all, because of there being so many entries over on MeWe. And if you have not already, if you won one of the giveaways, I think almost everyone messaged me already, but message me your address so I can ship these to you. Okay, here we go. And the winner for this one, Fran James. Yay, I know Fran. Fran has been around for a long time. That is a name that I super recognize. Let's see. Who makes my stickers? I've been getting these ones done at Vistaprint, and my Vistaprint's weird. They have so many options that, and great. Oh my God, their customer service. Let me tell you the Vistaprint story before we take off, because they deserve people to hear this story. So Vistaprint, their stickers, I've ordered some, they label them the same name. And the problem is when they're the same name, I think I'm ordering the same thing, but it was that one, but under a different listing, which was a different thing because it was under this type. Their website, I don't love how it's set up. I've ordered things where I thought I was getting the same thing and it wasn't. And what happened a couple of, let's see. What happened a couple of months ago, this was like November, right around there, I went to do my Patreon postcards and I opened them and it was supposed to be the greeting cards. This is how I used to do them, was a greeting card. And it was just a flat card. It was just the front and the back of the card was on here. It was just one page. The title of the item was named the same thing. And I always just add to cart my previous order. Something got changed somewhere along the line, so it looked like the setting. And there was, when I went through my order, I double checked. There was nothing that said flat card, but whatever. They sent me flat cards. I contacted them, kind of freaked out, like, oh my gosh, I need to get these sent out. I need you to resend these correct right away. And the guy looked at my order and he goes, we show that you ordered the flat cards, but where he could have just been like, it's on you. And we're talking I think that was like a $500 or $600 order. It was an expensive order. They replaced them all with with what I wanted and let me keep what I didn't want. The problem, or the funny thing was, when I was looking at those flat cards, the more I looked at them, and I talked to a few people and everyone said the same thing. Everyone I talked to either didn't care or they preferred the flat cards because they're easier to display. They're like a small print versus a greeting card. The greeting card never super made sense. Flat card, the flat one, it's just now a print. It's a small art print. So you now get a small art print instead of, it's the same size, exact same quality. But yeah, it's easier to display by a long shot. Like it just makes so much more sense. So anyway, their customer service, because he pointed out, which according to their records showed that I chose flat. Now what the weird thing was, I do suspect there was something weird going on their end, because after I placed that for the order, I get a call after the order arrived, like a few days later, from Vistaprint, leaving me a voicemail. I never answer my phone. Leaving me a voicemail saying, we just wanted to make sure everything was okay on your last order. I've been ordering from them since around 2014. No, probably since 2012, because it was when I used to do just prints for something else. So a long time. They have never called me just to check up on an order. So I have a feeling something went wrong in their system and they were aware of it, that their system screwed something up, and that's why they called to see if I got what I wanted. Well, I didn't answer the call and I didn't call them back. I didn't open the box for another month because I assumed it was fine. So yeah, it was kind of a weird thing, but they correct. And anytime I've ever had a problem with Vistaprint, they have always corrected it right away. Sometimes things print super dark, and that's the most common problem I have with them. They'll print super dark, or there was one thing I ordered where the back was like printed up here, but my proof did not have that. So they replaced it. They let me keep the mistake. And the mistake one I can still sell. They're fine. It's just not, it's like, okay, it's not as clean as, that's not what I paid for, but they, anyway. They, yeah, every time I've contacted like something printed too dark, anything, they always corrected it. They were always good. They never questioned me. I show them a photo. Sometimes they've had me show a photo. Sometimes they just reprinted it without question. So yeah, for many years I've been with them and it's always been very good. The stickers, I ordered them at one point. So this is how they normally ship them, in a little like plastic baggie, a stack of them. So I've got, you know, stack of stickers, and they're expensive. I think they end up costing me something like $1 a piece or close to it. I've been ordering more lately, so I'm getting a slight discount, but they're not cheap, and there may be cheaper places to get it, but I ordered some and they came in a sheet and I had to break them off myself. And so that was where it was weird, because it said it was the same item, but I don't think it was, because I've been back to getting the, I don't know, but it came and they put it in it got screwed up in shipping. They shipped out new ones. They don't even question me when I contact them. I'm like, yeah, that got messed up. I need these resent. They resent them, no question. Like their customer service is seriously top notch. Like one of the best customer service I've ever seen, and I've had to contact them a few times for mistakes. They always fixed it. So anyway, that's my really long story of who makes my stickers. There may be better places, but it's like I've just had good experience with them fixing stuff that when anything went wrong, and yeah. So there we go. EO said, hi, Lisa, I love your videos. You make my Wednesday evening. Oh, that's awesome. Lisa said, so it's essentially a 5x7 postcard. Are those 5x7? I don't even know what no, they're 7.5, not quite 7.5, 4.5 by not quite 7.5. So it's the size of a greeting card. But I mean, that is what that is. And so when I do the card as a print, that's now, I mean, it's just the same greeting card sized print. Easy to ship, works well. So those paintings are going to be available on sale on my website until Friday. So if you're watching this after the fact, you can still head over and buy. Until then, there is some stuff still left. There's actually quite a few things, like super, super good deal if you have been considering getting a painting. And I am not planning a live sale again anytime in the near future. So if you wanted something on sale, this is the time to get it for sure. So thank you guys again so much for joining. Thank you to my moderators. Helped so much. Poor Nick having to count to do all of the giveaways. Their channels are listed in the video description. We've got Nick, who does not make videos. I don't even know if he's trying to make videos anymore. Excellent artist. He has some videos on his channel. We've got Joseph, who has live streams. Joseph Fincham has live streams every Monday. So definitely subscribe to him. We've got Clark Fine Art. I don't know what her current schedule is, because I'm a terrible person. I apologize. Link is in the video description, though. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next Wednesday. I don't know what next Wednesday's project's going to be. We'll be painting or drawing something, though. I do know that. Thanks, guys. I don't know where my buttons are to make this stop. There we go. Bye.